New Year and for the year 2016. Today in Wing Chun, I like to talk about training. Everybody wants to go and train, and that's a good thing. But in Wing Chun, there's a huge difference when it comes to training. And it's unlike any other martial arts. Why is that? Because in Wing Chun we do very weird things and weird posture. What I mean is the Wing Chun structure, the Wing Chun ideas is very, very different in comparison to other martial arts. Why? Is because our posture and our structure is very unnatural. What I mean by that, let's say for beginners, intermediates, or sometimes when I teach people, when we're training, we're really trying to reprogram our brain and reprogram our muscle into something that is really weird and unnatural. Such as a normal person who want to fight and want to throw a punch. Like most boxing or lots of other martial arts, is when people fight, they go like this. And right away, in Wing Chun, I try to do this to people. Right away they go like this, and I go, drop those shoulders. But I understand the shoulder is a very natural thing to go up and then, to power your shoulders up like this. But in Wing Chun, these have got to be relaxed. So in Wing Chun, you really, when you train as a beginner and an intermediate, you're really trying to train your natural instinct and change your natural instinct so that when you want to fight, you don't do this. Okay, that's one. Another one is if you want to reach somebody, you would lean forward to punch. I mean, I understand that's natural. You want to reach somebody further, you're going to lean forward. And that's a natural instinct. And Wing Chun, no. You want to reach somebody, you have to shuffle your horse underneath to reach them. And that's really, really weird. And then another thing is, to punch somebody, I teach people to relax. Relax your wrist when you want to punch somebody. Relax your wrist. And people say, well, wait a minute. It's natural way if you want to punch, you want to clinch that fist. And then, in Wing Chun, we tell you, no, don't clinch the fist. That's the worst thing you can do. The only time you clinch the fist is when you're actually touching your target. Then you clinch the fist. Otherwise, you don't clinch your fist. You throw your hand out like as if it's like a wet towel. And that's very hard for somebody who's never done Wing Chun. Even if they've done a lot of other martial arts, it's very difficult to try to retrain your body, especially if you're 20, 30, 40 years old. If you've done a lot of physical work and you have a lot of muscles, and you're so used to using that broad shoulder, it's very hard to turn that shoulder off. Older men have more trouble doing that. Younger kids and women are actually easier at it because they don't have the broad shoulders to power up when they fight. A lot of times, even when you're doing the forms with somebody, with my student, when you're doing the form, I tell them to relax, and they manage to relax. They're doing the form, and then they can relax. Then once again, if I put like a sudden power to scare them like that, as if I'm throwing them a punch, all of a sudden they stiffen up. It's just it's natural to stiffen up, and that's why we train in Wing Chun. Same as the elbows. Every time somebody starts doing the Wing Chun, and then I put them in that place and put them in the stance, okay, they're doing this. But as soon as I start doing something freestyle, all of a sudden they go from this all the way, they go like that again. It's so natural for them to pop their elbows out. So what I like to say is that in Wing Chun is really you are trying to retrain your natural instinct, to retrain your muscles in your brain and to retrain your natural instinct so that when you start, even when you're not in a Wing Chun class, that your natural reflex without thinking becomes Wing Chun. Your natural reflex to drop your shoulders when you punch without thinking. You want to reach somebody, go in with your horse from underneath, throw a punch without clinching the fist, throw punches with your elbows tucked in to gain more power, and so on and so forth. And I think that is one of the key things that you need to keep in your mind when you're training, to make it as instinctive as possible in the Wing Chun structure. I hope you enjoy this, and have a good day. Bye.